Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Mamaw Joe with Yonder There Life Over 60. I was just going to give you an update showing you how pretty our mobile home looks after the re-siding and new underpinning. And we're still working on it. We've been getting the yard cleaned up in between the wind and the storms. And today's pretty, but it's windy. Seems like the wind's been blowing nonstop for about a year now. But yeah, we haven't got our porch railing on yet. It just takes time. But my husband's been using a power washer where they got some of that clay dirt and mud on parts of the trailer. But yeah, it's a muddy mess. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like with the sun shining. And I'll give you a completed video when it all gets done, when the porch gets back on and the shutters get put back up. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think it needs the shutters back on to make it look complete? Or do you guys think it looks good without shutters and just the trim? Comment below and give me your opinions, what you think. The grass is getting greener. Finally, spring is here. There's some, I believe daffodils coming out. Oh, there's Aussie. Hi, Mr. Aussie. Yeah, are you hungry? Yeah, we'll have to feed you a bit. Where you been? You been gone? Yeah, he takes off. he stays gone for a day or two, and then he comes in starving. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, and I want to show you our driveway that they did. They made us a turnaround spot here, and used to we just back up into the bank, you know, and they put a drain pipe and some new gravel, smaller gravel on. We had some gravel put on last spring, and a different person brought the wrong size, and it was huge. Well, I'll show you. Huge rocks, you know, too big for the driveway. And so now they brought this smaller size, and they dug out our drainage ditch, and put a drain pipe in it. And that's the first time ever since we've lived here that we had that done. So now we have like an extra parking spot right there, or turnaround spot. And because a lot of people, you wouldn't believe the accidents and stuff that has happened here. People's ran off in this ditch, and they've ran off down over there in that ditch. And I don't know if you guys can see that wire hanging, but yeah, they broke someone's telephone wire. I believe that's a landline, which we haven't had in years. But yeah, they haven't come out and fixed that yet. I don't know if they're going to, but they should either come and cut it or fix it or something. I figure someone would still have a landline around here. The older people older than us tend to like their landlines. But yeah, and they had to put the dirt somewhere, so they flattened, my husband flattened it out there, and we're going to plant grass seed. And what I wish they would have done, I wish they would have just lined the ditch with the gravel. But they didn't. We got motorcycles and trucks running up and down our road. It's windy. I hope you guys can hear me. I haven't got a mic or yet, so I'm just freestyling these videos and just seeing how it goes. But yeah, and the neighbors, looks like they're going to get some stuff done to their fields and some work done. I think we're going to have that pine tree taken out. I'm not sure. We'll have someone cut it down. It grows up and gets into the lines, and they topped it out several times. And it no longer looks like a pine tree. It just looks like a tree, regular tree. It don't look like a pine tree, but I don't know. And these trees here, 2, 4, 5 trees, and grew out of one trunk, I guess you call it, right there. And one of these days, that's probably going to break off and fall in the road or in the driveway. We have a lot of poplar, a lot of silver maple, just different kinds. And that tree over there, look at it, how it's curved out. We have several of those on our property that has grown like that over the years. And when they were turning around, they took out some of the brush, and up on top, this is a pile of gravel, and we're going to take this and we're going to put it around down at the bottom of our underpinning. But yeah, it's a muddy mess right now around here. Of course, spring always is. But that's my husband's grow bed, raised bed, where he grows our tomatoes and peppers. But I wanted to take you up here on the hill, up on the bank, and show you what they did up here. There used to be some bushes and brush all along here, and the deer really liked it. They always come at the top of the yard here and eat on it. Well, for some reason, they ask, do you want that cleared off a little bit up there? And so my husband said, yeah, go ahead, to kind of help with the drainage. And so, because it always drains off, we got underground springs here, and it drains, goes down the hill. See, I'll show you, turn around, and it drains under the trailer. So yeah, there's Dreamsicle. She's got her kitties under the porch. They're about 10 days, 12 days old. We hear them under there, little meowing. I don't know how many she had. Can't see them, can't get under there. So she'll have to bring them out when they're old enough. But yeah, they cleared this off and made another ditch up here. It starts right there by that tree, and it goes all the way over here, and there's a ravine that is between our mobile home and my daughter's on our property. And yeah, this all needs to be cleaned up in the spring. hole. But yeah, they pushed it all over here. Not in the ravine, but at the top here. And we used to ride four-wheelers up there, and that's where we go mushroom hunting. It's up in our woods. But there's a lot of trees that have fell or got struck by lightning and fell. That's over there. We own that too, across the ravine, until you see where it's cleared out over there. We own it to there, and then my daughter, she lives in that trailer over on the other side of the ravine, and the ravine goes down, and then there's a pipe underneath the road, and a pipe, water drainage pipe that goes under the road, and it drains out into the ditches over there across the road. And as far as I know, this ravine has been here even when my husband's dad owned it. It was here, and when we bought it, you know, it just gets a little bit deeper, and the trees fall, you know, during storms and stuff. And we've had timber cut a couple of times off of in our 40 years that we've lived here. 42 years. Yeah. But I just wanted to show you around a little bit. Up there is it's a church. They haven't had church up there for many a year now. Neighbors bought that land, and the church was on it, and they bought that, and they don't have church there anymore. It's just an empty building. But yeah, it's so pretty. Spring, I just love it. I'm thinking it's 75, almost 80 degrees today here in southern Ohio, and I just love it, love it, love it. Been waiting for this weather to get outside. And what am I doing today? I've been cleaning my bedroom closet out and putting away winter clothes, and I'm not putting them all away because I know it's not done yet. We are expecting more freezing and below freezing weather here in southern Ohio, but hopefully not too much. Keep our hoodies and see that bird? Isn't that pretty? You guys see that? Yeah. Oh, he's pretty. I don't know if that's a hawk or what that is, but he's pretty. Oh, and here's another one. You guys see that? Beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah, here they go. Beautiful. Does anybody know what that is? Beautiful, beautiful. I just love seeing those. Love birds. Love wildlife. Love seeing the deer. We have raccoons and possums here. They come in and they get in my cat's food. That's sitting right outside, and it comes from up here on the bank, and it comes down. There's a path, comes down, and sometimes I feed the cats on the back porch, but most of the time I feed them off the back porch into a pan, and the possum comes right down and eats whatever's left. I mean, he'll sit there, he or she will sit there and eat every bit of the cat food on that, in that pan. But that's how they do. And it was a big old fat one. But those birds are still just flying around. I think they heard me and I probably scared them and they went back over. But yeah, we'll see if they come back through. Beautiful, just beautiful, gorgeous day. And they said we might be in for some storms around 1 a.m. in the morning. And I just hope we don't get any tornadoes. It seems like Ohio's been getting their fair share, our fair share of winds and tornadoes the last several years, really bad. I know we get our occasional one, and but yeah, one struck about either 4 or 5 years ago, and it went right down this area and tore up barns and stuff. And thank goodness we were lucky. It didn't do any, it missed us and didn't do any damage to our mobile home. But we usually get out of our mobile home when there's a tornado warning. I've always wanted a tornado shelter and haven't got one yet. I said we can dig one out from our bank and get in it, But we usually go and get in a either brick or block store, restaurant, somewhere. We go in down in our little town, right down from us, and we usually take shelter in that, in the bathrooms, or they have a hall by their bathrooms that people go to. Birds. It's beautiful. But I hope you and all stay safe during these tornado weather and high winds and stormy weather coming up for spring. But I just wanted to get on here and give you an update about our mobile home, and now it's all about getting things put back in place and put back together, our porch and our flower beds, and just getting everything back together and in its place. But this pine tree died a couple years ago. Oh, it used to be so pretty, and I got picture after picture with snow on it. And I don't know why it died, but it did. It was gorgeous. It looked like that one, but 2 or 3 times bigger than that one. And it ended up dying. So I don't know why. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, comment, share my video if you care to, and my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do. And God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.